You know when you have an encounter with God, you ought to walk differently. Those things that bothered you shouldn't bother you no more. When you have an encounter with God, He'll change your mind. He'll change your heart. He'll change your life. Anybody here ever had an encounter with God? And you can testify that God changed me from the inside on the outside. The mothers them would sing a song said something on the inside, working on the outside. Oh, what a change in my life when you have the Holy Ghost on the inside. It'll work on the outside. I found something out. A whole lot of people that come to church don't have the Holy Ghost. That's why there's no change taking place. But when you have the power of the Holy Ghost, it'll change your very conversation. It'll change your very mindset. It'll change your very behavior. We need more folk who are not filled with their own pride, who are not filled with their own jealousy, who are not filled with their own ambitions, but filled with the Holy Ghost. And the Holy Ghost shall come upon you, and ye shall receive power. Everybody knows that when you have the Holy Ghost, you have power. Power to walk upright, power to live right, power to be a witness out there to a dying community, power to love your enemies, power to say no to your flesh, power to say for God I live and for God I die. Anybody got the power? Anybody got the power? Some of us here, our power is on low, and like the SRP in power box, you've been beeping for the last 2 weeks, but there is power here today. You can get charged, so when you go back to the streets, you can tell a dying world that for so God loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth on Him shall not perish, but shall have everlasting life. Power to overcome sin in your life. Power to change your talking. Power to walk upright. Power to not go after the things of the world, but you set your affection on things of God.